Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to day 5 of the 12 days of Christmas. Today, here we have Dinoco Cruz Ramirez to review. Now, like I've said before, not all of the videos will feature cars that I haven't already reviewed. I believe I reviewed Dinoco Cruz in March earlier this year, so a long time ago. I even got her before all the Cars 3 merchandise was officially released, so it's been a while, and you can check out that review if you want to see how primitive it was and how little we actually knew about Dinoco Cruz and the storyline. I mean, when I saw her, I'm like, what's going on? Why is she sponsored by Dinoco? It was so confusing, but now we know a lot more, and so I'll be able to do a little bit more of an in-depth video on her. Aylin Urbina requested me to do this. Thank you very much, and hopefully I pronounced your name correctly. I actually asked Siri how to pronounce your name beforehand, so blame it on Siri if I'm wrong. But seriously, let me know if I mispronounced it, how to correctly say it in the comments below. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I just want to say thank you for commenting on all my videos. You comment on all my videos, and a lot of people that have been getting shoutouts do comment a lot. And I'm able to see that because I have this TubeBuddy type of thing where you can search for someone's name, someone's channel name, and it comes up with all the comments they've left on all of your videos. So that's how I've been able to know. But Aylin, you comment a lot, and I appreciate that. I just wanted to point that out. And so let's just get right on with the review here of Dinoco Cruz, starting with her appearance in Cars 3. So when this was officially released, or first released, I kind of thought it would be the main paint job because Disney, Pixar, Mattel, they played it up that way. It was like the main paint job that Cruz always had in marketing. But really, it had the smallest part in the movie. It only appeared until after the final Florida 500 race, and Tex Dinoco asked her to be sponsored by Dinoco. So then you see her there at Willie's Buttes with fabulous Lightning McQueen. And that's it. You don't actually see her racing with it. I mean, you do see some images in the post-credits scene where she has a trophy and whatnot, and then there's Mac, who is the new paint job and all that stuff, but really, a very small part of the movie Cruz actually has this paint job, but a very nice one indeed. And as for her releases, she's only been available as a single like this, and in that 10-pack online exclusive with the Next Gen Easy Idol. Link to that is in the description below. So 2 official releases, which is pretty insane because she is a very main character. Now I do want to also mention that the single has been in multiple cases, so it is a little bit easier to find than, let's say, Ed Trunken, who only got 1 release as well. But still, just kind of surprising. I looked it up before this video. I'm like, wow, only 2? I would have thought she'd been in a multi-pack or something like that. Now, Cruz Ramirez here in this Dinoco paint job has 4 variations at the moment, which is absolutely ridiculous. Mattel is playing games with us. It's for real, my gosh. So many Cars 3 cars have variations to them besides their regular version, and at this point I feel like it's getting to be a little much because I'm buying 3 of the same car when I normally would only buy 1 or 2, if you guys know what I'm saying. This was the first one that I reviewed back in March. You can see that she has the black outline around her eyes there, around the windshield. And she has no bars in the back window. You can kind of see inside as well. You can see the yellow piece that connects to it, but there are no bars. And those are the 2 places that we need to look at Cruz here for the variations. Windshield outline and back window. So keep this in mind. Black outline, no bars. After that, we got this one right here that has no black outline around the windshield. You can see how different it looks. It makes her eyes look bigger. And then the back window now has no bars, but you can't see inside either. It's pretty opaque, whereas before it was translucent. So pretty big difference there. But I feel like the biggest difference, and now, by the way, I don't have this one out of the package, so just so you guys know that. But then the biggest difference is when we got this one right here, where you had no outline, and then you had the added yellow bars on the back window there. So you can see how in a span of probably 30 days, she already changed so much. And now the fourth variation of her I do not actually have, and it's the most recent one. And it has been found in all of the newest cases. So basically, it looks like this, no outline, yellow bars on the back window, but all of her blue 51 Dinoco and dinosaur decals are metallic, just like they were in the movie, which is pretty amazing because they now match the tires, or the rims I should say, a little bit more, and that version just looks stellar. I cannot wait to get it. And like, that's actually a variation that I'm really excited for, but unfortunately I don't have it yet. And here are the 3 variations I do have in the package. Here's the first one. I showed you this was the second one. And then here is the third one. So can you believe that? I mean, these were all like released within probably 30 days from each other. I remember getting them all in like May and June. And so that is just insane how many times they released her in such a short period of time. Differently, that is, as well. So I do want to take a look at this one here because it is the newest and most accurate version of her. And the other ones, yeah, I don't really like the black outline, and the back window just looks weird. So I'm glad that they corrected it. But anyway, moving on to the review of her. She is Dinoco written across her hood there, slanted. Very nice. Nice and simple, right? Metallic blue rims. And the black Lightyear tires, and the text is actually in yellow. Most of the next gens just have the text in like white. Well, Jackson Storm has it in blue, but most of them just have it in like white or gray. Nice, nice, nice. Dinoco there, 51, of course, to honor Doc Hudson, who was 51 as well. Then you have her contingency sponsors. From left to right, they are the Piston Cup, Combustor, Synergy, and Carbon Cyber. Then you have the exhaust pipes, and my favorite part about her is this dinosaur, this herbivore dinosaur that wraps around the back fender here. You can see that it's blue with a little yellow in it as well. I love it. Gas cap there, 51 on top with the roof flaps. I love her spoiler as well because I like these little things that jut out. It makes her spoiler unique. With Dinoco on it, the top there, and on both sides. Her sides are the same, by the way. Some racers nowadays have different decals on the sides, but hers are the same. On the back, I love that classic Dinoco logo there in the center. Of course, you have 51 there on the left and her yellow rookie stripes to obviously indicate that she's a rookie, just like all the other next gens such as Jackson Storm, and then pretty much everyone else except for Tim Treadless. For some reason, Tim does not have it, and for those of you who asked me, I really don't know. I feel like there's a reason to it, but there's probably not, and it's just some sort of glitch. But anyway, I have to show, of course, I have to show all the other Dinoco racers that came before Cruz, because she is the current one right now for 2017. She followed Cal Weathers, who retired earlier on in the movie, and of course he replaced, I'm sure, the King, or maybe there was one in between, but I kind of doubt it because Cal's career probably would have lasted from like 2007 to 2017. That would just make sense. So then you have the King before that, and I don't know who came before that, but these are the 3 legit racers. And then you have the Dream Racers, because of course we know McQueen wanted to be the Dinoco racer, and so did Chick Hicks here. So let me know in the comment section below, of all these, which one is your favorite? I think my favorite is just the King because he's the original, he's the classic, and I love his design with the spoiler and all that stuff. So that is pretty much it. We'll put the King in the back there because I just like the way he looks. Here are some other versions of Cruz. You have the regular one here, which also had a couple variations. I know, right? It's just ridiculous how many variations there have been for these Cars 3 releases. It's just insane. And these 2 are different models, of course, because you have to incorporate the spoiler. And they just look slightly different as well. I don't know if the tooling might have changed to make Cruz a little thinner. Dinoco Cruz, I should say. And then you have Cruz Ramirez as Francis Beltline, which is the muddy one for the Crazy 8 Demolition Derby. One of my favorites, actually. I love the mud on her. And link to my review of both of these Cruz Ramirez's are in the description below. And last but not least, I do want to show the Mini Racer Dinoco Cruz Ramirez. I got this rather recently. but I haven't had a chance to do a video on any of the new mini racers yet. I do apologize about that, but I will. Mini racers are becoming a much more prominent thing because they released like a huge new wave. There are playsets now, multi-packs. It's ridiculous. So I'll definitely be doing some videos on them in the future. So thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you, Aylin Urbina, for the suggestion. Again, sorry if I mispronounced your name. I feel really bad if I did. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 6. And don't forget, there's one more double upload day coming up. At least I'm pretty sure there will be. And it will have Christmas customs in it. So that'll be pretty exciting. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.